see some of these really good numbers, all these 20-goal scorers, goaltenders with great save percentages, defensemen leads the league in a lot of shots. You think, well, we should be playing for it.
Yeah, it's not an easy league, put it that way. There's some really good teams that obviously missed. There are teams that were in the playoffs last year that didn't have great years, and you have to be consistent. And I think we feel good about our team is we played with the top teams, we beat the top teams all year long, and I think just when we played guys or teams below us in the standings, we weren't able to find the points or win the hockey games, and ultimately that bit us in the butt at the end of the year, and probably a huge reason why we're not in the playoffs right now.
There's really no rhyme or reason, I guess, for it, but why, when you say we weren't able to find those points, why is that?
Yeah, well, I mean, early on too, you look at Chicago early. I think just that one game against Columbus before the All-Star break, we came out of the All-Star break not playing as good as we needed to, and then after the All-Star break, we kind of were chasing it after that, and it's hard to do on the second half of the year. And I think, if you look at the past 3 years, even the year that we went to the second round of the playoffs, there, our starts haven't been where they needed to be. And then we're always kind of, chasing it or have to get hot kind of throughout the course of the year. And so I think that's something that we obviously have to really focus on next year is banking points early and not chasing it towards the end of the year and trying to get the playoffs that way.
You were always a big part of the leadership group, the last 6 years you've been here, but being the captain, do you feel like more of an ownership of this, trying to get it right and figure it out?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, 100%. I'd be lying to you if I didn't go home some days and when you're not winning and not playing the way you want and saying that I'm not thinking about it. You're always trying to find ways to get yourself to play better, the team to play better. Guys to buy into kind of what we're trying to create here, and that comes with learning, and that comes with talking to guys and leaning on guys around you, and we feel like we are going to get this right here, and it's funny, like we're not sitting here and saying that we're happy that the position we're in because we're out of the playoffs, but we feel like we're a lot closer than what maybe people think. We have good pieces in here. We have 2 stud goalies that some teams don't even have one, right? So right there alone gives you a chance to win every single night, and that's why we feel like we can make some steps moving into next season.
What did you learn about yourself wearing the C this year? Knowing you?
Yeah, a lot. I felt early on. It's funny. You try and get everything to go right as you want everything to go right, and you want everything to go your way, and sometimes it doesn't. And then I think early on too, I think you worry about everything else that's going on around you, and sometimes you kind of forget about worrying about yourself. And I'm not saying that selfishly. I'm saying that you have to be able to perform and not let certain things affect you early on. Which maybe I did, and I thought the second half of the year you kind of just relaxed a little bit and played hockey, and so I think just through the first year of being a captain, you definitely learn a lot. You lean on the people around you, teammates around you, people from kind of in the hockey world too, and I think I've learned a lot, and it's going to help me heading into next year and years to come.
Was it different than you thought it would be?
It's a good question. I don't know if different's the right word. I think just a lot early on. I think I think just partially too is because I got named captain a couple days before the season started, and with me not knowing it and whatever, so you kind of try and like I said, you want everything to go right early, and obviously it didn't, and we were in a bad spot, and we fired our coach, and obviously you put pressure and expectations on yourself that you're a reason why the coach got let go early, and there's different emotions and stuff like that. But like I said, I learned a lot over this course this year, and I feel like being a leader, it's not always easy sometimes, and you have to learn and keep on growing. And it's funny when you think you know a lot or everything, you kind of realize you don't know a whole lot. You just keep on learning, and that's the best part about it. And I'm lucky to have guys in the organization and people inside this locker room that you can lean on that can definitely make you better as well.
You have 2 more. Brayden, if you had to describe this season in 1 word for you and this team, what would it be and why?
1 word? Oh man. I don't know if I get a 1 word, but
A sentence?
yeah, no, I just think like what I was talking about before. I just think we're closer than what people think. I think there's a lot of good pieces in this locker room that can get us to where we want to be a lot faster than people think. You got skill up front, you got good goalies, you got a couple of studs on the back end that. A guy like Colton Prank who plays against McDavid and McKinnon, and he's way be able to shut us down or shut those guys down. I just think there's a lot of pieces here there where we can fix this quick. And on top of it, you get guys like Jake that had a great year. Boldy played well at the end of the year. That shows that you can score some goals. So there's some excitement and pieces where we feel like we can get to where we want to be next year.
What was your relationship like with Drew, and are you, obviously you're going to be following that along, what decision management?
Yeah,
says
I mean,
about
that's not, whatever happens or whatever, that's obviously Army's decision and his teams, or his managers that he relies on decision. But with Drew, he came in, we were he came in a tough spot too because, everyone loved Chief. Chief was obviously obviously a face for the city, a face for the organization, the first coach to ever win the Cup. So when he come into that, it was obviously hard for everyone, but I think Drew came in and did a great job. We had a great record underneath him. Obviously it's a learning curve for him too, right? First time being an NHL coach. And, I think, we bought into, what he was doing, and we came together as a group, and we're able to have a good record. So, whatever happens there, I guess we'll all be following along and see what Army and Drew have to say.
Thanks, Brayden.